We're working with two organizations in Guatemala. One is Mercy Corps, which is a very large NGO that works all over the world. They are in the process of working on a USAID project called Pro Comida, and it's all about nutrition messaging for rural populations in the state where we were. So they're working all around Coban, working with a lot of the Quechua community. The other organization we're working with is called Wings, and they're a Guatemalan organization. They work with indigenous Mayan communities about topics on reproductive health care, family planning, and some other messaging specific to that. So to help families decide how many children they want to have and when they want to have them. Because people having many children is a contributing factor to a lot of the poverty that we're seeing in those communities. So if they're able to make more decisions about how big they want their families to be, there's more money for food and education. So it's really important during these workshops where we're training people to make video that we're also training them in the ways that they can get that video out to the communities that they serve. So making sure that they know how to use the projectors and also giving them some tips on how to gather a crowd to watch it and how they might engage their staff network to getting the projectors and video out into the field. We saw a lot of people engaged in small market economies, so selling fruit by the roadside or little stores along the highway to serve people taking trips around the country. There's definitely a lot of poverty in rural Guatemala. There aren't a lot of opportunities and less educational opportunities. I think you can tell by some of the neighborhoods that you're driving through and the types of stores that are available and what people are doing to get by day to day, that there's definitely some need there. The first day of the workshop, we had 20 people show up from these two organizations, and they were definitely excited to get started with the workshop and see what was going to happen over the next few days. So there's an orientation process where we discuss exactly what is video and how is it going to be used within your programs. So the organizations spent a lot of time on their own that day, creating their own storyboards for videos that they would get the 4 days, and getting started using the equipment, just basic introductions to what the workshop would be all about. The local video trainers played a very significant role this time because many of the people participating in the workshop didn't speak English. So we needed to make sure that everything could be translated into Spanish. So a lot of times we would start on a presentation and then kind of hand it over to the local video trainers to facilitate wholly in Spanish. So it was fun to get to watch them get a feeling for what the workshop was all about. On the second day of the workshop, we go out for the morning and spend most of that part of the day shooting the video that they've made their storyboard about. One of the most fun parts of the workshop is when we screen the videos that they've been working on for the last 4 days. It's a time for people to reflect on what's happened and be proud of the end results and share their learnings, and we get a chance to see what they've created. And it's always very impressive to see the videos that come out of a workshop. So being the first time that they've created a video like this, we were very impressed with the results. The final activity of the workshop is always an award ceremony where we hand out certificates that say that X person has demonstrated all the skills to effectively create video. It's an exciting time for the staff. These are certificates that they can use as they apply for future jobs, so it's some great training for them as they move forward in their careers.